Hey guys, Lazy Panda here. If you guys didn't know, I have another story time named I Couldn't Eat Takis the Same, and that story time was a few months after this story time's timeline. I'm not gonna plug anything or do whatever, I'm just gonna try to get through this and hope you all enjoy this story. So this was around January of 2018. It was winter. It was cold. Not my favorite season. I'm sorry. Please don't hate me. So your boy was still learning to be slick, so a day before the dance I asked this girl to the dance. Let's just call her Rose. Rose was kinda new and a lot of guys were over her, and I was one of them at the time. Don't judge me. Cause you know there's that girl or boy that you're into, and there's also that girl or boy that's popular and many people like. Sadly, I got both of those ends. I liked her, but so did many others. But so it was a normal day. I woke up, got dressed, ate, waited at my bus stop, got into my bus, got to school, went to my class, and waited for my first period of the day to start. I planned to ask Rose to the dance for a while, and I was kind of anxious to ask her, but I also was nervous. But we did the first and second period and was taking forever to finish, and it was finally time to ask Rose to the dance. We were in the hall while everyone was walking to lunch. Her and I were friends, so this wasn't random, but I said to her, "Hey Rose, I was wondering if you wanted to go to the dance with me." And she said, "Sure, I'll go." So you know your boy was on top of the world. I kind of walked my way to lunch like I was in a music video and was just feeling like that the whole day. I got to my lunch table and told my friend from the last story time, Jacob with a K, that I asked Rose to go to the dance with me, and she said yes. He just said, nice. Through this whole entire day, I was just thinking about the dance and was getting excited about it, but also getting nervous. I'm gonna be real with you for a second here. At this point in my life, I wasn't good at talking to girls and was an introvert, and it was bad. So after that whole day, tomorrow came. Today felt like yesterday. I woke up early. The bus was late like usual, and the classes were boring, and almost fell asleep in one of my classes beforehand too. Finally, I made it to the end of the school day, got on the bus, and went home. I decided to take a shower because you know you boys gotta look nice. I did all the extra things to smell good and look good and was set. I just now had to deal with the butterflies in my stomach. I asked Jacob if he was coming and said he was gonna stay home, so I was bummed out, but thought it's not gonna be so bad without him. So I had to wait about 2 hours before I was even gonna get in the car and drive, and was just thinking of what to do. But finally I got there in one piece, no tear, rip, or stain so far. I entered my school, gave the ticket needed to enter the dance, and just waited for people to arrive. It was a very slow process of people getting here, but eventually they did. I saw a few of my friends and we just stayed as a group, and everyone was in their own little groups as well. After 30 minutes since the start of the dance, I finally saw Rose. I texted my friend Jacob since he was at home about it, and he was like, "Go for it, my guy, you got this." After that, I also told my other friend, let's call him Nathan, that the girl I liked was over there, and he immediately grabbed my arm, brought me to Rose, and told her to come with us. We ended up in the hall, and that's when we stopped, and Nathan said, "Tell her, bro." So I told Rose how I liked her, and this took a weird turn. She says, "We got you, Nathan." And he goes, "What?" I didn't know what to do, so I just followed her lead and said, "Yeah, man, it was a prank and you fell for it." Nathan just responded with, "Oh," and left confused. So then Rose says, "So, what are we now?" But before I could answer, her friend came and took her, so I was left in the hall alone. Nothing extreme happened except a dance battle. Look, I know it sounds weird, but it was either that or nothing at all. So after that dance battle, my friends and I just hung out and talked to each other because it was just a really awkward dance. The middle of the cafe was empty, songs were playing, but no one was engaging in the event. We were just there. After an hour of this awkwardness, the dance was ending. People were leaving and saying goodbye. I got the message that my dad was outside and went and left. I didn't check my phone for the most part, so I didn't see any of the notifications, but once I got my phone out in my dad's car, I looked and got a message from someone I didn't talk to. Apparently Rose was talking to me through someone else's phone because she didn't have hers. But anyways, in the message she said, "What do we know?" And I messaged her saying we can be boyfriend and girlfriend. She never saw that message or got that message because it wasn't her phone, so not much happened out of that night, but I still felt great. A few weeks later, I spoke to her at the end of the school day and we agreed to date, but she had to go to detention at the same time, so it was interesting. Also, that same night, my dad got me an iPhone X by this time. It was the biggest thing relating to phones, so that was really cool. Moral of the story, try to not be so awkward at the dances and be more engaging because you won't always have those times to go back to. Honestly, I don't know, but I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Again, if you want to see another one of my story times, I have another one that I will link and you can see it. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good night and see you soon. Cause you'll be shining so bright, strawberry champagne on ice.